Justin Fields to DJ Moore, touchdown. Get used to hearing that, Bears fans, because you know what 1 + 2 equals? I think you know the answer. Producer Coop's telling me in my ear. He says 6, as in 6 points. Lots of touchdowns, folks. That is what's going to happen a lot this season. Today's episode of Chicago Bears Now is presented by Rhone. Upgrade your wardrobe today with Rhone. Rocking a golf polo right now. Lots of different options. Rhone.com/chatsports. Code ChatSports gets you 20% off at checkout. Let's take a look at day 2 of Bears training camp as they wrapped up their second camp practice earlier today. First one open to the public. They were back outdoors, which was very nice to see. And I have 5 big takeaways from today's practice. There's a lot more I could get into, but these are the 5 big things I'm focusing on today. Let's start with how we started the video. Justin Fields to DJ Moore all day. Early in practice, middle of practice, late. That's where number 1 is going. He's looking for number 2, and you need that, right? This is why you trade for DJ Moore, because you needed to get your young quarterback a true number 1 receiver. When times get tough, when things are hanging in the balance in these games, where is Justin Fields going to turn to? DJ Moore, more often than not, is going to be the answer. His impact already is very real on this offense. It's felt. You can feel it. You can tell. Justin Fields trusts DJ Moore. He has not had a receiver like this up to this point in his career. And what's awesome, too, is it's going to free up Darnell Mooney for more man coverage looks. Chase Claypool, Tyler Scott, who we're going to talk about here in a little bit as well. 1 + 2 is going to equal 6 very, very often during the 2023 NFL season. I love this combination already. Now, folks, can we get to 68,000 subscribers by our first preseason game, August 12th against the Titans? We're 342 subs away. Daily coverage. Can we get there? Hit that subscribe button for daily Bears updates. Let's stick with the wide receiver position here. Go from DJ Moore to Tyler Scott. Tyler Scott, the rookie out of Cincinnati, folks, really standing out, especially here today. He made several big plays early and often. 1-on-1s, 7-on-7, 11s. He was consistently beating man coverage, which is something you'll love to see. Mostly working with the 2s, working with PJ Walker, but I think you're going to see him get some snaps with the starters at some point. The speed is on display. Zach Pearson with the note here. Kudos to him for having boots on the ground. He said, Tyler Scott having a nice day so far. Just made another catch for about 25 yards. Beat Jalen Jones with his speed. Imagine if there's a tweet where he's beating Jalen Johnson. I think that could happen. Tyler Scott is a name to watch and handled some punts too. Obviously, Dante Pettis is out, but Velus Jones, Velus Jones could be a player that's, on the hot seat a little bit like we've said. Now, I do want to preface that with Velus Jones apparently had a really strong day. He looks much improved, so it's not like we're forgetting about Velus Jones here. He had a good day. I want to give him credit. His speed was apparently on display as well. But Tyler Scott, guys, there's just something about this kid. He just has it, if you know what I'm saying. I think he's going to contribute for this football team. I hope Velus does too, and I think he could. He had a very strong day and looks like a different player this year, but I'm just really bullish on Tyler Scott. Who do you think has the bigger role this year? If you think it's Tyler Scott, the rookie, type TS. If you're going to stick with Velus Jones, type VJ. I think both will be good. I'm going to go with Tyler Scott, though. I think he has the bigger role. Today's episode of Bears Now is presented by Rhone. You can get 20% off with code ChatSports at Rhone.com/chatsports. Upgrade your closet right now because Rhone is going to have you ready for any occasion with their most comfortable products, very breathable shirts and pants as well. It's called the Rhone Commuter Collection. Get started today by checking out their different products, dress shirts, pants, quarter zips, polos, t-shirts, shorts. They've got it all. They keep you comfortable on the move as well. Clothing for different occasions all of the time. You want to play a round of golf? Rock one of their golf polos. You want to get ready for a business meeting? There you go. You can throw on a jacket on top of that as well. You're going to be looking good. You're going to be feeling good with their 4-way stretch fabric. Also, look at this stuff. It's so breathable and flexible. Rhone.com/chatsports. Code ChatSports gets you 20% off. It's RHONE.com/chatsports. Code ChatSports. That link is in the comments and in the description. Best part about Rhone, machine washable clothes. No more dry cleaners with Rhone. Get started today. How about Tyrique Stevenson? He's been getting challenged early in training camp, and it's kind of a tale of two stories, right? He's certainly getting beat. He's given up some plays, but he's taking the bullets. Like, the Bears are throwing him out there a lot against DJ Moore. Like, he's been matched up more on DJ Moore than Jalen Johnson has early on in camp. And yeah, DJ Moore's going to win a lot of those. He's been in the league for 5-6 years. Tyrique Stevenson is in his first training camp. But I think it's a positive because a lot of these clips where you're seeing DJ Moore make these plays, the coverage from Stevenson's actually pretty solid. It's just better offense, right? And getting these reps against DJ Moore, very valuable for the rookie out of Miami. It's going to help him grow as a player. I think the Bears are doing this because, A, they expect him to start right away, and B, maybe he's your CB1 of the future. We don't know the long-term status of Jalen Johnson in Chicago, but either way, iron sharpens iron. I'm a big fan of Stevenson. He's going to take his lumps here, but I think overall this is valuable stuff. Khalil Herbert, as we go to our next takeaway here, he looks like RB1, at least early on here, which shouldn't be a surprise, right? He's the only running back that was here last year outside of Tristan Ebner, so he knows the system. He performed well in the system last year. He had this to say after practice today. He met with reporters. He said in terms of what his expectations are, he says, that's like coming to work and expecting to lose. You don't ever come expecting to lose, and everything I do, I expect to compete, I expect to win. When asked if, is he going to be the starter, is he not, and he was like, of course I'm going to be the starter. I'm not going to give myself the mindset of not being the starter. He's ready to compete. He's ready to roll, and last year he had an awesome season. Among qualified running backs, I think 100 carries or more, led the NFL in yards per carry at 5.7. I mean, if that 129 carries goes to 175, 200, he's going to have a 1,000-yard season if he continues to run at that clip. Now, I think the average probably goes down a tick, and there's still going to be a rotation with D'Onta Foreman and Roschon Johnson in the fold. But Herbert, I think, is ready for this. I think he's ready to be the starter, the lead back in this system. Again, his shortcomings are as a pass protector and as a catcher of the football. So we'll see if the Bears trust him on key third downs, clear passing downs. But in terms of the best pure runner in this system, I do think it's Khalil Herbert right now. I think he'll be the starter for this football team. What do you guys think? Do you think Khalil Herbert will be this team's starting running back? If you do, type S for start. If you think he'll be a backup, type B for backup. I think he's going to start. I think there will be a heavy rotation, but I do think Khalil Herbert is RB1. DeMarcus Walker bringing the edge. Yes, pun intended there, because, of course, he is an edge rusher. Kicks inside sometimes as well. But I thought Adam Johns of The Athletic had an interesting note here saying that new Bears defensive lineman DeMarcus Walker definitely adds a needed edge and fire to this defense. 2 days in a row now, you can see it and hear it. That's in individual drills and team. And we've seen it all offseason with DeMarcus Walker, that you see these videos surface on social media of he constantly working out, being an energetic guy. I think he's going to bring some juice to this defensive line. He had 7 sacks last year for the Titans, 16 quarterback hits. Obviously, we all want the Bears to sign another edge rusher, but based on who you have, I think he's the one guy you can lean on coming off the edge to bring you that energy, bring you that juice, bring you that production. And this defensive line needs that. It did not have nearly enough of it last year. I mean, you think of like guys like Akeem Hicks, right? When you think of vintage Bears defenses in recent years, I mean, that guy played with such an edge and an anger to him that he put the fear into opposing offensive lines. I think DeMarcus Walker has a little bit of that. I don't know if it's enough. Like, I think you need more on this defensive line, especially long term, but I like this addition. I think he's a good fit, and he's hungry. He wants more. He wants to be a leader on this team, and that's showing early on in camp. So there you go, 5 takeaways from day 2 of training camp. 1 + 2 = 6. You're going to see that combination a lot. Justin Fields, DJ Moore. Rookie Tyler Scott, I think so far he's the rookie that stands out the most. Tyrique Stevenson, he's being challenged, but he's responding well in that secondary. Khalil Herbert looks like running back 1, and Marcus Walker bringing the edge, bringing the juice to this defensive line. All right, guys, we'll be back tomorrow with more coverage here on the Chicago Bears, training camp updates, news, rumors, daily videos. You guys know the drill. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and we'll see you soon.